Hey, welcome back guys to another complete walkthrough. This is for the Classic Mode 2 DLC, Dominique's Curse, released for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Yeah, I'll be taking you through the 400%, all the trophies, and we'll also be doing 100% game completion, which isn't entirely needed for trophies, but we're going to be doing it anyway. Yeah, it takes me just under 2 hours, so shouldn't waste too much of your time guys, and if you check the description, I'm going to link a text guide there, which we've done. Yeah, I've collaborated with another author to bring you one on PSN Profiles. But until that goes live, I'll just link you to the Google Doc, which you can use for now. But yeah, you find text guide, link in the description. You can use either this or that. If you want to refer to something, if you're watching the video and you want to refer to something from the future in the video, or you're unsure about something, you need to check up on something, you can always go back to a text guide, search whatever it is you need to find in there, and you can kind of look ahead and then refer back to the video when you need to. So this first cutscene, yeah, you can skip it, just press the options button if you're on PlayStation and that should skip it. Yeah, and you'll gain control here guys in Goetia. So first of all, come left, do not drop in the water, it'll kill you. Talk to this demon, just talk once to that demon. Talk to this demon next, Lily. Yeah, just talk to them. You don't have to talk to all the demons for all the trophies, but you do if you want 100% game completion. Now to destroy that first candle always drops a bag of coins, which gives you 25. Talk to that demon, and then enter this room. This will be a save point. Grab the chest to the right to find a Horus Eye, and then save your game, guys. All these consumables I'm buying, do not use them, because we're going to be using them at very specific points. You can use plunder rings, I never really use them. Yeah, talk to that demon, then smash this candle for another bag containing 25 coins. So you should have 50 in total now. Talk to that demon, and then enter this doorway. Now in this doorway you'll find a merchant. Talk to him, or it, and you want to buy 2 Horus Eyes. Yeah, buy 2 of them guys. So it should say sold out. Most consumables are infinite in terms of buying them, but you can only buy them if you have 3 or less. Yeah, talk to that demon next guys, and then exit the area. Right, so as you move forward through these areas, we are now in Asphodel step. Yeah, so as you move forward, you don't need to worry about destroying every single candle or killing every single enemy. In fact, that will waste quite a bit of time. But as you move forward, as you see me doing, just try to break candles on the way and killing any enemies in your way as well. Because you will eventually need a few more coins from what we're going to farm. We will be farming later, it's a good spot, yeah, but you will need a little bit more. So just as you go through the levels, just attack candles, attack enemies that you pass, weaker enemies. Some of the stronger enemies, you can just jump past them. Yeah, so we are now in the Forest of Madness. Yeah, so just continue on east through this area. Yeah, the text guide actually got a world map on it as well. So world map on this isn't that great. It's quite hard to recognise where one location leads to another. But I've kind of tried to match them all up on the world map. Me and the other author. Yeah, so now you're in Abyssal Path. Yep, just carry on to the right. And I'm going to make our way through the far east exit into the next village area / town. Yeah, so as you see here, I avoided them candles to the top. Like I say, you don't have to get every single thing. Just make your way through the area and just smash any candles or basically kill any weak enemies which you pass. So we're in the next town now. Quite hard to pronounce this one, Theurgia or something. Yeah, drop down here and enter this lower left door. You'll find a safe room, save your game, and then get this chest to the left, which will drop a Horus Eye. Yeah, the new moon and dead moon, by the way, it takes about 3 minutes 40 for each moon phase to finish and change to the next. And basically, you can only talk to that NPC there at the bottom right. Just talk to him once and then take the east exit. Yeah, make sure you kill that dog, get a candle, and then just make your way through this area. Yeah, in towns or villages, the demons will be friendly during a new moon, and you can access a shop and talk to them. But on a dead moon, they'll be hostile. So if you want to talk to anybody or access any shops, you need to make sure it's a new moon. But you can just wait for the time to pass. There's no restrictions to getting all the trophies, guys, in terms of completing the game in a fast manner, anything like that. Yeah, no speedrun requirements. So don't worry about hanging around waiting for the moon cycle to change. So we're going to make our way up here next, and there'll be a groundskeeper here. The groundskeepers these guys here, they only appear in a new moon. In a dead moon, they'll appear in the nearby fortress or dungeon. Just remember that. No need to talk to him now. Did that by mistake. We'll be coming back in a second. Yeah, so here, the entrance. Smash them 2 candles and then head inside. Come in this entrance, by the way, and leaving will respawn all candles. A normal of enemies will respawn when you move far enough away from the spawn point or change screens. Yes, come in this entrance, save your game. Make sure you come in here and save your game as well. Make that dungeon appear as a fast travel point. Come back outside and then continue east. Now, if you've been as quick as me, excuse me, you should almost be at a dead moon. You might be at a dead moon already. Yeah, coming in next into Tartarus. This is a dead end, but it's going to lead us to an item we need, and this is basically where I farm. It's a good farm spot, this. It's very simple to do, and the enemies almost always drop remains. Yeah, so you see this tombstone here? Crouch beside it. Crouch beneath that tombstone, and it will get struck by lightning and reveal a secret passage. Come down, guys, into this crypt, and loot that chest for a armor rice. That's a key item we're going to need for a bit later. So in this area, Tartarus, this graveyard, when it's a dead moon, it spawns wolfmen as enemies. And they're the guys we want to farm. Drop rates also increase from enemies as well during a dead moon. So just watch it. Just watch how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this a few times, guys, and then edit the remaining part of the farming out and leave it to you. So you come over here, let him jump over you, quickly turn around, attack him 4 times, walk back to the right. This guy should be walking into set. It won't always be. Sometimes he'll be all the way over here. If he is, just get his attention, jump back up here, and then crouch and attack him as he comes close. That's it, like so. Drop down, grab his item, go back, do the same with the other one, back to the right, and just keep doing that, guys. Now, you want to do this for 5 dead moon cycles. So do this until the first dead moon cycle finishes. Once it goes to new moon, using Horus Eye to change it back to a dead moon. And just do it all again. So you're going to do this for 5 full cycles, dead moon, and it's going to take you about 20 minutes, guys. But it's going to come in very, very useful just to get all your currency, which will allow us to buy all the early upgrades before going into our first dungeon, which will really help. So yeah, I'll just show you a few more times, guys. Yeah, just keep doing this, like I say. When it goes into a new moon, use the Horus Eye to change it back to a dead moon. I'll just show you exactly what I mean. So you see it's about to change to new moon. Here we go. So of course, them wolfmen only spawn during the dead moon. So we always want it to be dead moon when doing this farm. Yeah, so use the Horus Eye. That will change it straight back to the next moon. Basically like this. And then you just begin doing the farm again, guys. And just keep doing that until you've used all your Horus Eyes. Yep, so just repeat it, guys, and continue. And there'll be another brief edit where I've cut out the rest of the farming. So that's it. 20 minutes of farming done. All 5 dead moons. This will be the last one. There we go. So it should be back to new moon. So once you've done it all, yep, you're going to make your way back to the left, guys, into the entrance area. And now, as you see there, you should have over 400, about 450 plus remains at this point from doing that farm. Remains are great because you never lose them, but with your coins, if you lose all your lives, you'll hit a continue screen, and if you continue, you'll lose half of your coins. So that's why you only really want to try to only have the amount of coins for what you need to buy at the moment. Yeah, so talk to this groundskeeper. It'll only spawn during a new moon. Buy all the potions you can. Buy all the waystones you can. Do not touch any ethers because they're more economical to buy from a merchant. Yep, and then you want to buy the nectar and the ectoplasm. Yeah, so buy all the potions, guys, all the waystones, and buy the nectar and the ectoplasm. And then you want to exchange your remains until you've got at least 465 coins in total. Do not change any more because, like I say, if you lose all your lives, you'll lose half of your coins if you continue. So you never want to have too many coins in excess of what you currently need. So yeah, once you've got 465 coins and you bought them up things, use the waystone and warp to Goetia. That's it. Once you spawn into Goetia, we're just going to head right, guys, and head to the merchant. Yeah, there might be a few things I don't necessarily point out because I don't need to, but the text guide will kind of explain all the finer details and tips at the start, and like an FAQ section, which can be helpful. Yes, talk to the merchant. Now, what you want to do, you're going to buy 2 Horus Eyes. Yeah, buy 2 Horus Eyes. You're going to buy the runes ×1, buy the dagger, and buy the backstep. Yeah, that's all you need to buy. So Horror's Eye ×2, Runes, Dagger, and the Backstep. Once you've done that, use a Waystone and now warp to Theurgia. Yeah, warp back to there. Once you spawn in, drop down and save your game. The game can crash, so you do want to save your game quite often. Yeah, right. Once you save your game, exit, talk to this NPC. We've already spoken to that bottom Sabnock a bit earlier on. So talk to that NPC, come this doorway, talk to this ninja NPC over here. Yep, talk with him, then exit the room. Yep, climb the stairs, talk to this NPC. I think this is a Vulture demon. Right, up steps to the top northeast room. Talk to the enemy outside. Sorry, the demon outside. He's not an enemy yet, unless we let it get to a dead moon. Yeah, then come in here to find the merchant. Now, for this merchant, you want to buy the bandage, you want to buy the bone arc, and you want to buy the shield. Right, once you've done so, leave back into the streets, and then take the northwest doorway. In this back room, talk to 2 demons in here, and then take top right exit. By the way, when you're in like a back room, time will not advance. You see the moon cycles kind of pause for a moment. The moon cycle, time will only advance when you're kind of outside. Yeah, so make sure you talk to them 2 NPCs, guys, and then take top right exit. And now you're back outside, talk to this guy. That should be all the NPCs in Theurgia. And then take the right exit, guys. That's it. So now we are in the Bog of Morning. So if you fall into the water here, you will get poisoned, so try not to fall in. Fall off that ledge, like so. That's it. And be very careful here, like I say, if you fall in the water, you're going to get poisoned and lose about 5 units of health or so. You want to take top half here, not the bottom one. There's a kind of a strong enemy coming up. If you lose too many lives on this enemy or something else, you can either choose to use continue, like I say, you lose half your coins, or you can just reload. Basically quit the game and reload back at a save point. That's probably, if you ever do use all your lives and use continue, it probably will be best to just reload your save rather than risk losing all your coins. One bad thing about when you die, which I think they need to fix, is eventually your magic, you'll be able to have 100 magic at once, but if you die, you go back to 5, which is very annoying. Yes, you see I've got 40 magic at the moment. Like I say, that can get up to 100 at some point, and you could just die, and some of the deaths in this are very, very awkward, by the way. Like, you'll just be jumping, and an enemy will knock you, and you'll just fall into a pit and die instantly. Yeah, since you die, you go back to 5 magic, which is quite annoying. Yeah, so make your way through this room, guys, out the top right exit. And into Stygian Marsh. This is where you're going to find your first hunter. Yeah, the bone arc can be quite good. That conjure skill to kind of hit things above you. Yeah, watch out for them fairies. They'll lob a projectile at you and it can easily knock you into the water, the toxic water, if you're not careful. So once you get to this point, up there, the hunter will spawn, but it will only spawn during a dead moon. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to hold on for about 30 seconds. The moon's almost finished, and cycle should be changing in a second. Yeah, I thought I was going to kill him while I'm waiting, but he stupidly jumped into the water, the toxic water, so I can't loot the remains. Yeah, so wait for it to be dead moon, guys, and then come up here. Like I say, there's no need to wait at Horus Eye. Just wait for like a minute or so. Yeah, so this hunter, you can either stay where you spawn in and just kind of lob knives at him, or you can do what I'm going to do and just quickly make your way over to him, guys, and just whip him to death. And if you're lucky, you might get a trophy here for killing a hunter without taking damage. But if not, don't worry, I've got a much better spot for this later. We'll pretty much get a trophy while being invincible. Yeah, you might get lucky here and manage to attack him like this and get a trophy without taking any damage, like I say. Bit luck involved, but like I say, if you don't get a trophy, don't worry, I've got a much better spot later. So yeah, hunter coin. And loot that chest he drops, get an ectoplasm. Ectoplasms, of course, increase your MP. Now, as you can see, I've got 50 MP now. That's the MP. I was calling it magic, wasn't I? Yeah, MP. Magic points, I guess. Yes, that's the first hunter. There's 4 of them in total. They do normally lead to something important when you kill them. And all of them can affect the endings, by the way. Yeah, so what you normally want to do as well, once you kill that hunter, you need to use Horus Eye and change it to the new moon straight away. I actually forgot to do it, that's why I'm doing it now. So yeah, just do it now. Use the Horus Eye, guys, to change it to the new moon. Enemies are normally stronger, by the way, during the dead moon as well. That's it. So it's a new moon. We're going to continue to the east. And this will take us into the descent to Wrath. Yeah, we're going to find another one of them groundskeepers here. And by the way, all groundskeepers, there's 4 in total, they will all sell a nectar and a nectoplasm. The first one will always be 25 remains each, no matter which one you buy from first. The second one will always be sold for 50. Then the third will be sold for 75, and then the fourth will be sold for 100, and it kind of works up that way. So yeah, talk to this guy. Now max out your potions if you haven't already, or if you've used any. Max out your waystones, and then buy the waystone and buy the buy the nectar and buy the ectoplasm. And you want to exchange remains until you've got at least 350 coins. I've only gone 3, 4, 5 because there's a few candles, and I'm confident I'm going to get a money bag drop from them. So yeah. From that groundskeeper, max out all your potions, max out your waystones, do not buy ethers. Yeah, buy the nectar, buy the ectoplasm, and then exchange remains for coins until you've got 350. Yeah, once you've done so, then make your way west. Like I say, smash any candles or I guess few enemies you pass along the way. We're not going to enter and do the dungeon yet. Next, you just have to enter the entrance and reach a safe room in order for it to become available as a fast travel point. So yeah, head into the entrance, you reach a safe room. That's it, we'll save the game. And like I say, now we've entered the safe room just before the dungeon. This dungeon will be available as a fast travel point. That's actually be the first dungeon we're going to do, by the way. Because you can't actually break false walls or blocks or platforms, ceilings for example, until you've got a specific shard, and it drops from the boss in that dungeon. So it's the first one we want to do. So now we're going to head back to the east. We're going to take the southeast exit now. We'll be jumping across a pit in a second, so be very careful here. You do not accidentally get knocked down into the pit. That chest, by the way, I don't think I come back for it later. I think it gives you a plunder ring, so I don't really bother coming back for it. Nothing like mega important. Yeah, make your way along here, like I say. Be very careful you do not get knocked down, so just get through there as quick as possible before the fairies have a chance to spawn. And eventually you'll reach Malevolent Gateway. Again, be very, very careful across these pits. You do not want to fall down. That's it, just jump across and wait for that lift to come back down before you jump. That's it, jump on the lift and then jump across. Don't try to risk it. I think you can just make that jump, but it's very tight. Just wait for the lift to come down and use that to jump across. Right, we're in the next village area, Paulina. We'll be revisiting this bit quite a bit later. So just come to the right, guys, and enter this doorway. Yep, to find the shop. Yeah, then you want to talk to merchants. Now you want to buy ether times 3. Yep, basically buy 3 ethers so they're all sold out. You're going to buy Horus Eyes times 2. You're going to buy the wrapping. You're going to buy Unholy Fire. And you're going to buy the True Sight. That True Sight is only available if you've got the Omerais key item in your inventory, what we have. Because we've got that in Tartarus, if you remember. We found it in that secret crypt after crouching in front of the tombstone. And it got struck by lightning. So yeah, buy all them items from the shop. And we're going to jump up here and enter the safe room. Yeah, safe room's the top right doorway. Head inside. We basically want the Horus Eye to the right. Almost every safe room will contain at least one Horus Eye. Yeah, so once you've got the Horus Eye, guys, use the waystone and warp to the Clockwork Nightmare. Yeah, I'm just going to smash some candles and then head inside, ready for our first dungeon. And this dungeon's quite tricky to get by. Some very, very awkward platforming here. Like I say, just go through it best you can. If you've not got many coins, you can just keep using continues. Like I say, you will eventually lose all your coins if you use too many continues. But if you don't have many, it's not a big problem. Yeah, so I can see the bone arc can come in quite handy. So yeah, carefully make your way along here. And when it comes to jumping onto steps, by the way, if you jump onto a step, always hold up and you'll kind of land on it. Even if you're falling down, if you're holding up, you'll land on a step. But if you want to climb down a step, you have to make sure you approach it from the top and just basically hold downwards. Yeah, whenever you're jumping or falling onto a step, always hold up and you'll always land on it. Otherwise, like I say, you'll fall straight through it. So bear that in mind. Yeah, so slowly make your way up. Like I say, it's quite awkward. Yeah, watch out for the I forget what their name. Oh, the Dollar Hammer. Is it Dollar Hammer heads? The things which keep flying from the side of the screens to the other side. Yeah, be careful of them. So we'll just constantly spawn. Yeah, so once you make your way to the top, hopefully without too much trouble. Now this room, basically at the bottom, it's just one massive pit. So try not to fall down. Yeah, get used to this timing. So yeah, do not jump to that yellow platform before you're ready to jump to the lift. So just watch your timing because it will fall down eventually. That's it. And jump onto there. You need to crouch beneath them spikes. Crouch beneath that fire coming from that flame. Sorry, cannon mortar enemy I think it's called. Yes, you just saw me walk down them steps. If you approach some steps from the floor above which they're connected to, hold down. Yes, very carefully make your way up here. We do actually have to come in this room a bit later on by a way of backtracking in order to get a collectible, unfortunately. Yes, this is perhaps not the best dungeon to start with, but like I say, it's got the most important upgrade which we need probably early on. If you don't come in here first, then you're going to be backtracking to a lot of other dungeons, and the very first dungeon of the game, basically the easier one, we're going to leave it until last because the boss will be mega easy in it then, in order to get the trophy for killing a boss without taking any damage. Yes, a trophy for killing a hunter without taking damage, and also for defeating a boss without taking any damage. So do not destroy that candle. Yeah, if you try to destroy that candle, you're probably going to mess the jump up. Yeah, so just keep making your way through. We're almost at the boss. Yeah, if you see one of them dual hammers flying over to you, just wait for it to come to you and kill it before you jump across. Otherwise, you'll risk jumping into it, getting knocked back, and then falling straight down the pit. Yes, I've done that a great many times. And it took me a long time to learn my lesson. Yeah, do not jump over there until the enemy moves away. Because what you'll find, you might jump into him and get knocked down. Like I say, knocked down the pit. Yeah, just duck beneath that and you should avoid its fire. Right, and the boss, I think the boss is through this door. Yep, so here we go, first boss of the game. Right, so it's Valfar. You remember this guy from the main game? It's a lot easier here. I don't think he sucks out all your coins here. No, I've noticed. So your bone arc comes in useful here. So when it's up high, just use your bone arc to hit his head. And of course, watch out for the coins dropping down. If you do take any serious damage, guys, just use a potion. And then when he comes lower, just jump and attack him with your whip. Like so. And then when he moves up again, use a bone arc. That's it, got him. Not too bad. Like I say, use your potions if you need to heal. You get your first trophy, like Clockwork. And you get your first proper shard, or passive, Block Breaker. So now you have the ability to shatter walls. Yeah, so smash these few candles and then carefully climb down these steps. Yeah, make sure you hold down near the top. Don't just drop down because you'll die. Right, carefully make your way along here. So we have actually done the dungeon now, so we could potentially use a waystone to warp out, but we need to get some collectibles. Yeah, every dungeon has 4 collectibles we need. But we do need to complete the game first without collecting every single collectible, otherwise you'll lock in a different ending. But it's one specific dungeon you have to come back to there's no way about it because you can't reach one of the collectibles until you get a different ability, a different shard. So it's one dungeon you have to come back to later. So smash that top left wall, guys, to find your first page. That will be page number 7, as you can see. Logath or Logath page. Yeah, so grab your first page. I'll just refer to them as page because I don't know how to pronounce that first word. Yeah, then once you got your first page, page 7, continue downwards, and we're going to get the remaining 3 pages throughout the dungeon. Yeah, you find yourself back in this room. Yeah, try not to fall down like that. And again, yeah, because if you're unlucky, you might fall straight to your death. I guess I got down a bit quicker. Yeah, smash that platform. You saw just there, you'll find another page, page number 6. Yeah, make sure you got true sight equipped. That'll make all the false walls and platforms appear. And now you've got a block breaker ability. Make sure that's equipped. You should be able to break them. It's a passive anyway, so I think it's automatically equipped. The block breaker. It's only true sight. You have to manually make sure it's equipped itself. So yeah, make sure you've got that second page. Then make your way back up and come back into this really fun room through here. Yeah, it's a false ledge just beneath that door, which I just smashed and found a magic orb inside. Yeah, now we need to make our way to the southwest of this room. Yep, so carefully traverse through here. That's it. Make sure you jump off that platform just as it moves back in order to land on that cog below. Yeah, so carefully jump through here. That's it. And this bottom left wall, smash it to find page. Yeah, that's page number 8. Yeah, so page number 8 there. There's 4 pages in each of the main 4 dungeons, by the way. Yes, that's page 8. Now you want to make your way up to the top left exit. And the next part of this area, this room, we're going to find the final page of this dungeon. Wait for that ghost to come to you and kill it before you try jumping on this lift. That's it. And then make your way up to the pendulum. Use that to get across. And there'll be another false wall over here, guys. This false wall has some cake inside. These false walls can contain anything from cakes, yeah, yummy cakes, with a little cherry on top. They can contain extra lives. They can contain magic orbs. You sometimes find chests in them, which might contain an ectoplasm or a plundering, for example. Yep, so there's the false platform. Smash that, guys, and that's your final page of this dungeon. That should be page number 5. There you go. Make sure you've got all these pages, and then once you've got them all, guys, use your waystone and warp to Infernal Fortress. We're not doing this dungeon yet. We're going to be doing this dungeon nearer the end of the game, guys, like I said. We're going to do another spot of farming now. Yep, and now you've got them upgrades as well. Then weapon upgrades. You'll also kill these wolfmen a bit quicker now. You should kill them now in 2 hits instead of 4. So killing them will go twice as quick now. Unfortunately, you do not really get anything which makes you move faster. Yeah, you never get like a running ability, unfortunately. You do get the accelerator, but it doesn't let you run faster. It's daft, really. You can use dive kick a bit later to move forward. I don't think it's supposed to, but it allows you to move a bit quicker. But yeah, other than that, you don't really get any abilities which increase your movement speed. Yeah, so you should almost be at a dead moon by this point. So I'm just going to wait a bit for it to move onto a dead moon. And I'm going to do a bit more farming. So we're just going to farm this again for about 20 minutes. You should have 5 Horus Eyes. So again, we're going to do 5 dead moons. We're going to farm for 5 dead moons. And you'll, all together, after doing that, because you'll be going a bit quicker now, you should get a few more remains than what we got last time as well. Yeah, we should end up with about 500 plus remains now. So again, it's a dead moon. So just resume the farming, guys. Keep killing these wolfmen until it changes to new moon using Horus Eye. Do it again. Like I say, do this until you've used all your Horus Eyes. You should have... I think you've actually got... Yeah, you should have 4 at this point. So yeah, do it for 5 more dead moons. And that's it. I've just cut out the farming. So this will be my final dead moon number 5. As you can see, I've got a whopping 720 remains. You might not have that many. I do have a bit more than what we need. But as long as you got over 500, you should be okay. Right, once you've done so, use that last waystone and warp to Goetia. Yeah, once you spawn into Goetia, we're just going to make our way to the east, and we're going to save our game. Yeah, save your game, guys, and then leave. And now we're going to go west, and we're going to enter this doorway next. Once you come in, talk to the guy to your right to begin with. So you'll get a trophy, a Discerning Eye. Just make sure you got a True Sight shard equipped, then talk to him, and that will spawn that trophy, guys, a Discerning Eye. There's lots of NPCs which can give you that trophy, basically. Right, and then continue left. Well, go up first and then go left. You'll find another NPC. This is actually a friendly groundskeeper. Talk with him. That's it, just talk with him and then leave. As you can see, he'll also exchange your remains, but we don't need to do it right now. Right, and then make our way west, guys, for this exit into Shrouded Hills. Yep, so now you're going to kind of make your way through this area. Just keep making yourself west, making our way towards the next dungeon pretty much. Yep, and this part will be quite tricky. This is even worse if you tried coming here during a dead moon. Yes, so just try to keep along the top platforms. Smash that false wall, and you'll reach a little shortcut. Yeah, then loot that chest, guys, for an ether. Carry on upwards, and you'll find another false wall. Yeah, nice little shortcut this. Yeah, smash that. Carry on through here. Yeah, these demons, they'll spawn a kind of red lightning above your head. Yeah, watch that step. If you drop through it, you might fall down that pit. So just climb down it normally like I did and then jump across. Yeah, then demons, they might spawn lightning, but normally if you move, once it does stop and it's about to strike, you should move out of the way. Yeah, like so, once it stops. Yeah, they're massive snake enemies, by the way. They drop a lot of remains, but they're quite awkward to fight. So I normally just try to avoid them. Yeah, because they're always moving up and down, and our jumping is just very awkward. Yeah, it can be awkward to kill, despite then dropping lots of remains. Yeah, most of the time they drop the smaller remain, which only give you one, but they can drop like 6 of the bigger ones at once, so you can get a 30 from like killing one of them. But that farming spot back in Tartarus is just much better anyway. It's much more consistent as well. Yeah, so in a plane of burning sand, you're going to take the top path. Try not to fall down, guys. If you fall down to the bottom, you'll find you'll have to come back to the right afterwards and then go back along the top anyway. So yeah, try to stick to the top. When you're doing these jumps, some of these gaps are quite big. Make sure you're right near the edge. Not too close to the edge, of course, you don't want to fall down. But yeah, you want to make sure you make these jumps. Yeah, if you're worried about jumping into an enemy, just use a bone arc to kill them, guys, if they're above you. Yeah, save them swooping down and knocking you when you're in the air. Yes, now we're in Megiddo Depths. Keep coming left, you'll find that chest. It'll have a plunder ring inside. Like I said, don't really use plunder rings too much. What they'll do, they improve the drop rate of candles. Yeah, they don't seem to work on enemies. They mainly work on candles. So you'll get bigger money bags from candles and bigger magic orbs. And they normally last about, I think the plunder rings last about 20 or 30 seconds. Yeah, so just make your way to the top northwest of this room. Now, you don't have to do this, but if you jump into that cannon, it'll knock you up to that platform which you can't normally reach. And then smash that false wall, guys, you'll find an extra life inside. Drop down here and talk to this groundskeeper. Now, this groundskeeper, you're going to buy all the waystones, max waystones, and the nectar and the ectoplasm. And max out the potions if they are not already. Now, if he does spawn there, because you're in a dead moon, don't worry about using the Horus Eye. Just carry on into the dungeon, and he will spawn in the dungeon instead. Yeah, so if he's not there, because it's dead moon, because I was very, very close to triggering the next dead moon. Yeah, just leave him. Come to this dungeon, and we'll talk to him in this dungeon instead. Because groundskeeper, they spawn outside a dungeon in the new moon. But in a dead moon, they spawn in the dungeon nearby. And actually, buying them items from him in this dungeon might be more effective, because when you buy the nectar from him, it's going to refill your HP. So it could actually come in more useful, actually buying them from him in this dungeon. Right, so try not to fall in the water in this dungeon. Yeah, so you saw I jumped onto them steps. I was actually holding up when I jumped, so I landed on the steps. Yeah, if you fall in the water, guys, it's going to be a death. So be very, very careful here. Yes, very, very easy to fall down and die. Yeah, watch out for the timing of that middle platform. That middle platform, or lift, that's the only one which kind of submerges itself in the water. So you cannot stay on that one for too long, because it'll kill you when it goes in the water. Yeah, false wall there. I think that false ledge above this doorway contains a cake. So yeah, grab that yummy cake. That's a chocolate gâteau. Very nice. Yeah, be very careful. I almost walked onto that lift and would have fell to my death. Yeah, this boss of this dungeon, by the way, he gives you a shard which allows you to breathe in water. So once you kill this boss, yeah, you'll be able to jump in the water without fear of dying. Yeah, this room, make your way upwards. We're going to be keeping an eye out for the pages in this dungeon, by the way. This is the dungeon you'll need to come back to later, because in order to get one of the pages, you need to double jump or summon circle, either of them two, or dimension shift as well. But that's gained after. Yeah, so there's a page in that platform. That should be page number 9. Yeah, so smash that platform. I just broke, guys, that false platform to find page number 9. Once you've got page number 9, continue upwards. Yeah, you might want to make sure you got true sight equipped so that you can see all the fake floors as well. Yeah, continue up. The red knights will die in 2 hits. Yeah, and down here will be another false wall. This false wall contains a chest. I think this one's got an Ulfrida charm inside it. Yeah, there we go, Ulfrida charms. So they basically grant you invincibility for 10 seconds. So with them charms, do not use any until I advise. We want to basically hoard all them up, so that when we come to doing the no damage trophies later on, if you haven't already got them, you can basically, you've got 3 or 4 at your disposal. So if you can easily basically give yourself 30 seconds or so invincibility, giving you plenty of time to kill the enemy before they all expire. Yeah, be very careful moving across these platforms, these lifts. Yeah, don't worry about that false ledge there. You can very easily get killed trying to get that. Yeah, so here, watch that jump. That jump at the bottom is quite a big jump. You can either take the top half if you want to kill a killer barber enemy, or take the bottom half and just avoid them. So here's the second boss. This is the Vocalo. Yep, so Unholy Fire comes in useful on this guy when he's on the ledge. Yeah, Unholy Fire comes in useful. And when he's in the air, the Bone Arc comes in useful. Yep, if you need to heal up, use a potion at any point. Yeah, basically just keep attacking him. Yeah, when he's in the air, you want to duck in order to avoid that. Yeah, it's water blasts. Yeah, duck beneath them, and then they won't damage you. Now be very careful when you kill him. This is very important, so make sure when you kill him, you're on the far right side of the arena. Yeah, so kill him when he's got 1 or 2 HP left. Get to the far right of the arena to the east. Yeah, so you see me going to right now. Make sure you're on the right, because you'll automatically fall down dependent on which ledges you're standing on. And then when you do fall down, hold right. Yeah, so as you see, I've killed him. I'm on the right side of the arena. You'll get a trophy fortress of water demons, and you'll also get a deep sinker shard. So yeah, the floor will break. Hold right, very important. That's it. You'll land on here. Now very carefully fall down to this wall here, which is false, and break it, guys, to find page number 11. If you didn't get that page because you fell down too far to the left, don't worry. It just means you're going to have to come back and get this page when we come back into this dungeon later. So yeah, get page 11. Once you got it, yeah, warp back to the entrance of this dungeon. So yeah, warp to the Fallen City. That'll bring you back to the entrance. Head back inside and save your game. Yeah, once you save your game, head back outside. And then we'll make our way slowly to the next dungeon, guys. Now we've got the Deep Sinker Shard, we can drop into the water. Just make sure the Deep Sinker Shard is equipped, because you might swap it from time to time with True Sight so you can see false walls. I'll point out all the important false walls to you, don't worry about that. Yeah, so walk through the first pool of water and jump in second, and it will take you to the next area. Yep, into Leith Cavern. So in the cavern, drop down into water directly below and you'll find a chest. Yeah, that chest, I just got an Ofuda charm. Do you just see there? So yeah, it's a chest there with an Ofuda charm inside. Leave the water, and there'll be another false wall to the top left. Just watch out for the enemies. Getting swarmed there by enemies. Yeah, smash this wall, guys. And inside will be a chest with a plunder ring. Right, carefully drop down here. If you drop down there where I drop, you shouldn't die. Just be very careful. Basically, that's a little shortcut. Just make sure you drop down exactly where I do, otherwise you'll risk dropping down a pit. Now this room, you want to make our way down the bottom. Yeah, watch out for the 2 pits at the bottom so you don't fall to your death. That's it, take the bottom right exit and you'll reach the Wood of Sacrifice. We're going to be reaching our second hunter in a second, which will lead us to a new ability, a new shard, which is very good. Basically, that lets you spawn 2 platforms. Basically, gives you a good, great amount of reaching more heights, getting higher. Yeah, Summer Circle lets you create 2 platforms. Yeah, so Wood of Sacrifice, as you can see, killing these enemies is quite awkward. Yeah, that's what they drop. And sometimes they'll drop the bigger remains, so you get quite a lot from them. Yeah, so for this hunter coming up, make sure it's a dead moon. Hunters only spawn during a dead moon, of course. If it's not a dead moon yet, just wait for time to go by. Just stop somewhere and wait. Yeah, so you can use your knives or your daggers when he's at distance, and when he gets close, use Unholy Fire. And just keep attacking him, guys. Use a potion if you need to. Yeah, if your health gets low, use a potion just like I did. If you've got any, I guess. Yeah, once you killed him, all the other enemies on screen will die. There you go. Once you killed him, that's your second hunter. That's the Wolfman. Yeah, just make your way left and go down the steps. Like I say, this will take us to the Summon Circle Shard. Going to smash these candles as we make our way through. Yeah, so if you use the Plunder Ring here, these candles will drop more money. So yeah, if you wanted to do that here, use the Plunder Ring, you might get a bit more cash. Yeah, Summer Circle. So that chest will contain the Summer Circle. Like I say, this will let you to spawn 2 platforms. There you go. Which will come in very, very useful, guys, in gaining more height. Yeah, make your way to the right and now make your way back up to find yourself back near the entrance, guys. And then head right into Wood of Sacrifice. So you probably noticed when we entered this room, it said Wood of Sacrifice. I think that's a bit of a typo, because if you open the map, it actually says Avernus Grove. So yeah, come right back into the real Wood of Sacrifice. Yeah, now make your way to the right. Yeah, watch you don't get knocked into the thorns. It won't kill you, but do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, make your way up. So this pool of water, if you go to the left, along the top of it, you'll reach a secret wall, which will have a cake inside, which will give you some more HP. And basically, the next screen is going to be a town. And because I'm in the Dead Moon, they're all going to be hostile. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to farm the enemies outside here until it changes to a new moon. May as well. Yeah, so I'm just going to farm the enemies here. You see these fairies? These fairies will keep dropping down. So yeah, just keep killing these guys until it changes to a new moon. Yeah, like so. You can either just stand still and wait, or while you're waiting, farm enemies. Yeah, I guess it's just a more effective use of your time. So this next town, you're actually going to be able to buy double jump. Yeah, so you can jump higher. And there's only really one major ability coming, which will affect our traversal, which will be Dimension Shift, which will let you teleport kind of to like a few feet away from you, which we'll need to teleport through walls later to get some other items. Yeah, so I'm almost there. So yeah, just keep doing that until you are a new moon. And yep, then make your way towards the northeast exit, guys, and head through into Almadale. So I'm just going to wait a bit longer, otherwise that enemy's going to attack me. Right, not a moment too soon, and it's a new moon. Right, so you're going to talk to this NPC above to begin with. Lamashtu, I think her name is. Yep, so talk to her. That's another one. Come up here, talk to the Harrier. Yeah, when you spoke to him, continue right along the top platform. Yep, talk to this NPC flying down here. That's it. Once you spoke to that one, go back and jump on the steps. Talk to this NPC. And then enter this top doorway. You'll find a safe point. Grab the Horus Eye and then save your game. Yeah, once you save your game, drop down here. Now this Wolfman, this actually that hunter we just killed. If you didn't kill a hunter, he will not be here. And you can actually use him to exchange your remains. Now we want to exchange remains. Yeah, exchange remains until you've got at least 1,450 coins. You get a trophy organ change. Organ trade. That's what exchanging 1,000 coins. Yep, so you want at least coins 1,450. Once you spoke to him, drop down here, talk to that NPC, and then enter this doorway to find the shop. Yeah, now do not lose any continues now until we've spent all them coins. Yeah, with this merchant, you want to buy double jump. Buy only double jump, do not buy anything else. Don't worry, we'll buy the rest later. So buy double jump for 150. So now you can actually double jump, and also you can use Summon Circle. So make sure you've got Deep Sinker equipped and then enter this doorway to reach this room. Yeah, so make sure you've equipped the Deep Sinker passive. You drop in the water and you want to jump up here and loot this chest. Yeah, that chest will give you a waystone. Yep, and then jump back up and go back through the doorway, guys, which you came in. And then we're going to make our way to the right, talk to the final two NPCs of this town, guys, and make our way into the next area. Yes, talk to this Harrier here, and talk to the Lamashtu enemy down here as well, or demon. That's it. And then take the east exit, guys, into Trial of the Worm. Yes, just like normal, smash any candles, or I guess any enemies you pass along the way. But don't go out your way to do it, just kill them which are kind of along the route. Now walk down them steps. Be careful here, so you do not drop to your death. Yeah, remember you can double jump now and also use Summon Circle. Yeah, you can drop down your death just here, so be very careful. Now carefully make your way, once at the bottom of this room, make your way to the west. I'm going to take the bottom path just because there's more candles. There we go, yep, and take the southwest exit into the central well. Yeah, once in the central well, use the Summon Circle. Now make your way up, and we want to take the exit above the entrance, the northeast exit. Yeah, so make your way up, guys, and take the northeast exit. That's it. Into Koekiej10 Ridge. Yeah, once in here, you want to make your way to the top. You'll find another shop. You probably noticed we didn't buy the weapon upgrades from that previous merchant. The reason being is because this next merchant has also got weapon upgrades, but it's a better weapon upgrade. And what happens, the weapon upgrades in this game, yeah, loot that plundering chest, guys, there, just behind that breakable wall in the middle, and then carrying upwards. Yeah, the way the weapon upgrades work is they don't kind of add on to each other, they replace each other. So it's not like if you buy weapon upgrade 1, weapon upgrade 2, the attack damage from them both will kind of add on to each other. That doesn't work. When you buy weapon upgrade 1, yep, your damage will increase, but when you buy weapon upgrade 2, weapon upgrade 2 will replace weapon upgrade 1. It doesn't add on to it. So if you buy one weapon upgrade, like a later one, before the early one, it will completely replace that one, And you actually save money because you don't have to buy the earlier one. That's pretty much what we've done here. Sorry, that might be a long-winded way to explain it, but it's all explained in the text guide. So come to his first shop on the right, talk to the merchant and buy the vellum, buy the black powder, and that's all you want to buy, guys. So you talk to that merchant, buy the vellum and the black powder. Do not spend anything else. Yep, look at our whip now. It's got much greater range on it. It's going to do a lot more damage. That's actually the final upgrades you can buy for your whip, by the way. Yeah, so your whip now is fully upgraded, pretty much. Yeah, come to the northwest room, guys, to find a safe room. And loot the chest to the right to fight a Horus Eye. Yep, Eye. And save your game. Then leave this room, guys, and then go back down through the south entrance to go back to Koekiej Ridge. Koekiej Ridge, you might find midway and to the west there's actually a exit which takes you back to an early area. I think it takes you back to Forest of Madness. You don't need to use that. It's a weird shortcut, that one. So it takes you back to one of the early areas of the game, but you don't actually ever have to use it. Yeah, it's a very, very weird shortcut they've made. Yeah, so as you make your way down here, you might find it will change to Dead Moon. Just leave it as a Dead Moon because we're going to need that Dead Moon soon to reach a Hunter enemy. You've got a third Hunter enemy coming up. Yeah, so make your way all the way back down to the bottom. I'm going to go back through the southwest exit. Just be very careful when you make your way down the bottom because near the bottom you can drop to your death. So be very careful. Yeah, see down there to the right you could have fallen to your death. We'll be back in this room later on to get that chest just to the right. You might have seen a chest behind a wall. You need Dimension Shift to access that. And that'll actually be the Devil's Ring. We'll come back for that later. Yeah, so take the southwest exit. You'll find yourself back in Central Well. Back in Central Well. Careful, I almost fell to my death there. I actually missed that jump. I meant to land on the lift, but completely messed that up. Be very careful. You actually want to go along the top of this area, because on the northwest ledge there's going to be a nectar, and which we need. That nectar will actually give you full HP as well, by the way. So if you're getting low on HP, do not use the potion, just hold on a bit longer. This nectar will refill your HP and also increase your max HP. Yeah, so on the northwest, use the summer circle. That's it to reach this ledge. And there it is, guys, another nectar. Increase your HP and also give you max HP at the same time. And then you want to take the southwest exit to reach the River of Woe. Quite a few things we want to collect in this place. Out of all the areas in the game, outside of shops, this area's probably got the most useful items inside, if I'm honest. You get an ectoplasm here, you get a hunter, you also find another shop, you also find a Horus Eye, I think in a chest as well. Yeah, so drop inside the first pool of water, make sure you've got Deep Sinker equipped, of course, otherwise it'll kill you. And then once inside, come along to this wall to the east, smash this fake wall to find an ectoplasm. That's it, so that increases your max MP. As you can see, I'm now on 80 MP. That's it, then jump back out of the water. Be careful, it's in a dead moon at the moment, so the enemy's going to take a bit more longer to kill. So be very careful. Yeah, make your way along here. Carefully. There's going to be a portal to the left. Now if it's dead moon, this portal will lead you to a hunter. And if it's a new moon, this portal will lead you to the merchant. You need to access this portal on both moon cycles. So it's currently a dead moon. So I'm going to come in here now. Yeah, this chest down here, by the way, gives you a Horus Eye. Basically allowing you to use it to change what cycle it is to access this portal. If it's a new moon, just enter that portal yourself and there'll be a merchant. You want to buy the... I think that's merchant drops. I think it gives you the dandelion. I forget exactly. If you fast forward the video to a bit and trying to come through that portal in a new moon, you can see what I buy from him. But yeah, right now I'm going through the dead moon. So yeah, in the dead moon, when you go through that portal, it'll bring you here. Carefully kill these enemies as you make your way through the water. Obviously, make sure Deep Sinker is equipped so the water doesn't kill you. And once you leave the water to the west, you reach the Killer Barber Hunter. So you want to use your whip along with Unholy Fire Yeah, like so. And when he's on the ceiling, you can use Bone Arc to reach him. Yeah, if you just get close to him, guys, and just keep spamming your whip. It doesn't take too long to kill this guy. If you need to, use a potion if you have any. That's it. I'm gonna got him. Yeah, so he'll drop a chest. This chest will give you dive kick. You can actually use dive kick to move a bit quicker. You just jump up once, then dive kick, jump once, dive kick, jump once, dive kick, etc, etc. It's not a massive change, but it helps you move a bit quicker. Yeah, so now make our way back east. We'll see most of the enemies have respawned because we moved out there. We kind of moved far enough away to cause them to spawn again. So you can just kill this again as you pass them. Right, I'm going to make our way back outside. And once back outside, I want to wait until it's new moon. You probably notice, because we're inside a room, the moon cycle is not advancing. Yeah, so go back outside. Now I want to wait until it's a new moon. And then I'm going to go back into that portal to reach a merchant. So you can either just stand by the portal, or you can just kill enemies while you're waiting, like I'm going to do. Just get a bit more remains in the meantime. So yeah, just keep killing the enemies, guys, if it's a new moon, or if you just done the new moon, then just killing the enemies until it's a dead moon. Yeah, you always want to keep your Horus eyes, because unless you see me use one, we actually will be using one coming up shortly actually. There's a groundskeeper coming up, and as I reach him, it just changes to the dead moon and despawns him. So you do actually see me use a Horus Eye coming up soon. So if you do use the Horus Eye now, just make sure you save at least one. We need one coming up. Right, so now it's new moon. I'm going to go in this portal. We'll reach a merchant. Yes, talk to the merchant. And you, sorry, it's not Dandelion. Yeah, you're going to buy Vaishcha. Yeah, so buy that. Do not buy the dagger, there's no need. Yeah, so buy Vaishcha. And what will happen, that dagger, we can actually buy it back again from another merchant, but actually be a bit cheaper. Just buy Vaishcha from him, or however it's pronounced. Once you've done so, leave a portal and then come left into Lake Acheron. Right, then we're going to make our way west through this area. We're almost at a 1 hour mark, so we're over halfway through the DLC. It's probably taking you a lot longer to get through this, probably 2 times or 3 times as long. I'm just already used to controls, that's just why it's a bit quicker for me. Yeah, because most battle with this is getting used to controls. I mean, planning the route is one thing, but I've done that for you. So all you've got to worry about is getting used to how to control. Yeah, so here you just want to get to the bottom of the water. That's it, like so. At the bottom, smash the 2 candles, guys, and then take the west exit. We're almost at the next village where you can save your game. Yeah, so now you're into Gehenna Pass. Yeah, if you need a potion, guys, use one. Thing is, you got to try not to die here because you're going to lose all your coins. And we're going to need them soon to buy something from this merchant coming up. Yeah, watch out for that. I should have seen that coming. I think I planned to jump, but I couldn't react in time. Yeah, so be very, very careful in this room. Yeah, so that new Conjure Shard I've got is quite effective at killing these enemies, as you can just see. Yeah, watch out for the hounds as well, which you'll see sometimes. Yes, I think it's a houndy. Yeah, watch out for them. Yes, you might want to drop down here and use your shard to kill that enemy from a distance, because he'll risk knocking you off again, like he did me before. And if you fall down that lava, guys, it's a instant death. So be very careful. Whoa, almost died. Yeah, this area is actually very, very tricky. Right, and once you get through the west room, that's it, save point. Because we are now in a village, Limington, this is actually identical to Goetia almost. Yeah, so come in this room to reach a save point, guys. Finally, we've got a save point. So save the game, refill your HP. That's it. Once you've done so, come back outside. Now, yep, this village is actually deserted. There's one merchant here. This merchant will only spawn during a new moon, of course. Yeah, to make your way to the northwest doorway, this one here, above the far west pool of water. Come inside and you'll reach this merchant, talk for him, and you're going to buy the Dandelion Shard for 150. That's it. Do not buy Bone Arc. I guess you can buy Bone Arc if you want to, but it's going to be cheaper to buy back later. That's why I left it. So yeah, buy Dandelion from that merchant. That's all you need to do. You can buy more potions if you need to as well, by the way. Yeah, then come west into the League then. In here, use the summer circles to climb up. That's it. There's going to be a groundskeeper at the top here. And you're likely going to be in a dead moon by the time you reach him. So you're going to have to use a Horus Eye to change it to new moon in order to spawn him. That's it. Keep making way up, and we're almost there. Yep, there he is. Well, he's just to the left of the screen. I've just despawned him. Yeah, he's probably about to come into view. You'll see in a second. So once you get to here, if it's a dead moon, guys, use a Horus Eye to spawn the groundskeeper. Yep, there you go. I've got 3, so I'm going to use one of them. That's it, here she is. So I'm going to buy Nectar and Ectoplasm and buy more potions. Yeah, max out your potions if you need to and buy the Ectoplasm and the Nectar from him. And we should now have all the Nectars and all the Nectoplasms which you can buy from groundskeepers. We've got all the Nectars, by the way, that you can find. There's only 5 Nectars in the game altogether. There's 7 Ectoplasms. So we've got one more Ectoplasm to get, which you'll find in the Fallen City dungeon, but we've got all the Nectars. You're going to carry on through the west exit, guys. You'll find another entrance. Head inside to find the next dungeon. Yep, head inside and save your game. And then we'll continue right into the Furnace of Dis. Yeah, Furnace of Dis. We've probably got one of the more annoying bosses coming up. But when you first enter, there'll kind of be like 3 levels. You kind of want to make your way along the top to begin with, because there's more candles up here. Just make sure you don't jump when you're on the top, because you go straight into the spikes. But once you get near the end, you want to drop down to the bottom level, because there's a false wall right at the end containing your first page of this dungeon. Yep, this will be page number 13, I believe. Yep, so page number 13, grab that one. That's it. Once you've got that page, you double jump up to the platform above and then make your way east, carefully avoiding these swinging traps. You'll find quite a few cakes in this area as well, I believe, this dungeon. Yeah, so be careful here, because there's some guillotine traps. Now these guillotine traps, if you touch the guillotine blade, you'll die instantly. So try not to jump into one or allow it to hit you. You can jump on top, but don't jump into the blade. Now here, carefully place your summon circles and make your way up into this alcove near the top. Smash a false wall here to find page number 14. Yes, page number 14 there. And you want to place 2 summon circles here to make them despawn below. And if you jump on this ledge and just drop off to the right, you'll drop onto that floating platform, that lift. And then carefully jump across here. Jump over to the guillotine once it falls down. And then jump over here. Use summon circles to make your way to the east. And then head right into the next room. Yeah, so again, guys, be very, very careful of these guillotines. Do not jump into the blades. Yeah, so carefully make your way along here. The spikes isn't an instant kill, but they do quite a bit of damage to you. So try to avoid them if you can. Yeah, jump on them when they all fall down. can either try to kill that or just ignore it, guys. Yeah, continue downwards. Now you're going to use the dandelion conjure here to destroy that false wall beneath you. So it's quite awkward to smash that with the guillotines. So yeah, but the dandelion really helps. Yeah, try not to get hit by them golden door hammerheads. Yeah, drop down there, guys, and grab the Asphodel charm from that chest. Do not use that charm, like I said before. We're trying to save them until later. Then carefully make your way through this trap room. Use a potion if you need to. Yeah, now here, just walk off this ledge and drop straight down the bottom. You'll probably lose too much HP trying to kill all them enemies there. And then carefully make your way around here. Climb down these steps. Yeah, this room you want to drop off to the right. I just find it easier when you drop down to the right here. And then make your way left. That's it. Kill that demon. Climb down the steps and then drop down. And then kill a door hammer just below. Yep, loot that chest for a potion. Yep, then jump on top of the guillotines, they'll take you upwards, and you can kill all these axe enemies as you make your way along here. Yeah, just kill all of these. Now here, make your way east carefully, avoiding the traps. Do not want to get knocked into the lava. And over here will be another false wall. And this false wall should have a third page of this dungeon. Yeah, it should be page number 15. And we'll get our final page after the boss. So yeah, page number 15. And then carry on west. And we're going to go through that door we just passed not too long ago. Again, watch out for the traps. The traps will only hit you guys when they see that little sparkle from them. You see that sparkle when they kind of swing into the middle of their swinging arc. Yeah, that's when they can connect. So as long as you avoid that part, then it shouldn't hit you. Yeah, here, smash the candles, guys. Carry on west for Grimoire. So Grimoire's a bit awkward. You want to place a summer circle in the middle. That's it, so you can always jump up a bit easier when you're in the middle of the room. And just keep attacking him. Use Dandelion. I guess you could try some different shards you can, but Dandelion's quite helpful here because it will destroy the orbs, which he lobs at you. Yeah, and he's all over the place. That's why it's so awkward. And you just can't reach him in time before he kind of teleports again. The standstill shard, by the way, it lets you freeze time. It doesn't work on Grimoire, unfortunately. Otherwise we would have probably bought it earlier. Yeah, it doesn't work on him. And when you kill a boss, you probably noticed already, you do get all your HP back. So I was about to use a potion then, but I just luckily killed him. Yeah, you'll get that trophy gateway to Abyss, show Grimoire who's boss, and you'll get the Dimension Shift shard, guys, which lets you teleport a small distance. Use your right stick to do so. So once you beat him, jump up here, grab that potion, and you'll want to make your way upwards now. You can smash a few candles if you want on your way up. Yeah, this next dungeon we do is actually mega easy to do, because it's supposed to be the first dungeon of the game, but we're going to be basically doing the first dungeon with all our upgrades. It's going to be mega easy and mega quick. You'll literally fly through it within a few minutes and get in all the pages along the way, and also kill the boss without taking damage. So in this top cell, you should see that false wall. Smash that and you'll see your final page of this dungeon. This should be page number 16, I believe. Yep, so there you go, guys, page number 16. So we've got all the pages in Furnace of Dis and the Clockwork Nightmare. Now before we leave, we're just going to loot a chest. Yeah, so make our way kind of over to the right now. Yep, and in this far right cell, it's a chest, guys, with a plunder ring. So once you've got that plunder ring, use a waystone. And now we are going to warp to Notoria. Yeah, so warp to Notoria next. Right, so once you spawn in, make sure it's a new moon. If it's not a new moon, just wait for time to change. And then come this first doorway. Talk to the MC to the left, the Harrier. That's it. Once you spoke to him, jump up here and talk to this Harrier next. Right, come this top right doorway. Now talk to 2 NPCs, and if you kill the killer barber hunter, which we should have, he'll be leaning against this wall on the right. We're going to talk for him and exchange some remains. Yep. You want to exchange remains until you've got at least 200 coins. I mean, I've already got more than 200, so I don't need to. But yeah, exchange remains for killer barber if you need to. You want 200 plus. And then come this doorway below you next to find the merchant. So now we're going to buy max waystones. You can also buy some potions if you need to. But what you mainly need from him is max waystones, the dagger, the bone arc, and standstill. So dagger, bone arc, and standstill. Potions are actually cheaper to buy from groundskeepers. That's why I normally buy them from groundskeepers. So yeah, once you bought all them guys, dagger, bone arc, and standstill, if they're not available for purchase, it's because you already have them. Yeah, come up here next and come in this doorway. Yeah, talk to this NPC inside. By the way, when you spoke to all the NPCs in any town, that increase your game completion by 2%, by the way. That's what I said. They're not needed for trophies, but if you want 100% game completion, you need to talk to every NPC. Yeah, talk to this one next. And then the final NPC, guys, this Vulture over here. Is it Vulture or Rolsha? One of them. Yeah, so I'm just going to come in this doorway. And I'm going to save my game. And I'm going to make our way back south into Clockwork Ridge and get the Devil's Ring. Yeah, so save your game, guys. And I'm going to leave the town through the south exit. So Clockwork Ridge, you want to make your way all the way down to the bottom. And you're going to use Dimension Shift to reach the chest at the bottom. Kind of in like a little enclosed area behind some walls. And that Devil's Ring will allow you to access the final hunter of the game. We're going to kill him now, but then we're going to reset the save so that we've not killed him. Because if you kill all hunters, you're going to lock in a different ending. And we need to get a bad ending first. To get a bad ending, I think I've mentioned this, but to get the bad ending, you need to complete the game without collecting all pages and without killing all the hunters. So yeah, teleport into that room. Careful you don't fall down one of the pits and die. So yeah, loot that chest for a Devil's Ring. Then use a Waystone and you want to warp to the Infernal Fortress. Yeah, use a Waystone and warp to the Infernal Fortress. Right, once you spawn into the entrance, smash the candles and then head inside and save your game. Very important you save your game here. We're going to be reloading the save very shortly. Like I say, we want to complete the game without killing this hunter. But we're just going to kill him now to get a trophy out of the way. Then we're going to reset and reload that save in order to get all our charms back and to reset killing him. Very important you do that. So yeah, once you save your game, come back out to the entrance. Head east into Tartarus Graveyards. Now you'll find this tombstone with some candles beside it in the middle. You have to crouch in front of it, but it needs to be dead moon. So if it's not ready, use the Horus Eye to change it to a dead moon. And you're going to crouch beneath it, guys. And it's going to spawn the Revenant Hunter. Now once he spawns in, use a charm, a food charm. Now you want to kill him without taking damage. If you already got his trophy, you don't need to do this bit. So all you're going to do using Ofuda Charm and keep spamming. Use Dandelion as well. Now when this charm is active, you'll see some sparkles around your body. It only lasts for 10 seconds, so count to about 9 and then use it again. And just keep attacking him. So count to about 9 seconds, use it again, keep attacking him, and eventually once you killed him, guys, you'll get a trophy. I think it's called Hunter Coin. I've already got it, so obviously you didn't see me get it. But yeah, once you got a trophy for killing your first hunter without taking any damage, quit to the main menu and reload your save. So that you basically reset the world so that hunter is not defeated and you've also got all your charms back. Once you spawn back in, enter doorway on the right, guys, to enter the Infernal Fortress, the 4th dungeon. Yeah, like I say, it's going to be mega easy now. Yeah, mega easy now that you've got all your upgrades. So yeah, just make your way to the right. Obviously killing any enemies you pass. And smashing the candles. Now before you enter the northeast door, you'll see a false room, false wall above it. Smash that false wall and you'll find, which should have been the very first page of the game. Yeah, so this is page number 1, I believe. Almost used a potion there by mistake. Yeah, page number 1. Well, technically you can't get that first because you have to complete the Clockwork Nightmare dungeon in order to get the ability to break false walls. But yeah, that's page 1, guys. Grab that and then come through this door. Now it's going to make our way up to the top. Yeah, but the very top of this room should be another false wall. On the top left, there it is. Yep, so that'll give you page number 2. Smash that false wall for page number 2, then make your way to the east exit. They should have made it so you can actually direct your whip. You know, because you can only lob your whip straight out in front of you, like horizontally. They should have made it so you can actually aim it, so you can like aim above you or diagonally or below you. It would have made it a bit better, and so that you can change direction when you're doing a jump. I think if it did that, it would have probably been a bit more fun at the traversal. It's a bit too rigid, isn't it? I know it's kind of old school, that's what they've gone with, but would have been nice. So that's another page, guys. Page number 3. Yeah, just dimension shift below the platform you came in on and break that false wall to the right. Yeah, page number 3. Come down the steps. Now make your way to the southwest wall to find your final page of this dungeon. Yeah, southwest wall. You'll find a false wall down here. And there you go. That should be page number 4. Yeah, 2 more to go, and then they're in that Fallen City dungeon. But we do not want to get them pages yet. We need to complete the game first for a bad ending without killing all hunters, but also without collecting all the pages. So now you've got all the pages, continue to the right, guys, and we're going to engage the boss. So this boss, we want to kill it without taking damage. It will go down very easily. So come into the doorway. Once your boss spawns in, yeah, use a charm to grant invincibility. You've got 10 seconds to remember. Just count to 9 and then use another one. But you should be able to kill him before it wears off. So yeah, just keep attacking him, guys. That's it. Because you've got a fully upgraded weapon, you do loads of damage. You'll get a trophy for beating him, Manic Mansion, and also the Limbo coin for defeating a main boss without taking any damage. You get the Accelerator Shard. Conjure a shard. Now you want to use a Waystone and warp to Paulina. There's a trophy connected to the Accelerator Shard. Don't worry, we're going to be doing that a bit later. This guide does include that, includes all trophies. So now back in Paulina, make sure it's New Moon, then talk to that first NPC, jump up here, talk to that NPC next, enter this doorway, yep, talk to this NPC, yep, go back out into the town, yep, come to the right. Yeah, just get past that doorway. I think that doorway takes you to the safe room, does it? Yeah, talk to that NPC. Over here. Talk to this NPC next. Yeah, smash that false wall, guys, to find an extra life. Come in here. Talk to this NPC, and at the top of this room is actually 4 hidden chests. So use your summon circles. That's it. From left to right, you'll find a plunder ring, a waystone, a charm, and another plunder ring. That's it. Once you've got all them, go back out the exit. There's a few of the chests I don't bother collecting. Yeah, just because I've mainly just got something we're not really going to need, like plunder ring, for example. Yes, talk to that NPC next. Then come in the top room. Yep, to reach a safe point. Yeah, that other room, sorry, must have been the merchant then, sorry. Yeah, that room we passed earlier. Yeah, so save your game. Come outside. Talk to this NPC if not already, and that should be all the NPCs in Paulina spoken to. Right, let's make our way to the final dungeon. Yeah, the final dungeon, you've got to do it 3 times, by the way, unfortunately, because you have to trigger 3 endings. All that happens when you complete the game, it doesn't save your progress up to the last boss. When you reload it, respawns you back at recent save, and you revert back to what your progress was at that point. But all it does, it saves your ending onto your profile. And you have to, for one of the trophies, you have to get all 3 endings. Yeah, so in this room, guys, you want to make your way to the northwest you'll find the fancy bag. Yeah, fancy bag, it makes another merchant spawn, but we'll cover that a bit later. But we'll just get the fancy bag for now. Yeah, so make your way up to the northwest ledge, and there you go. You'll find a chest with a fancy bag inside. Right, once you've got a fancy bag, make your way to the northeast. Yeah, so northeast room, because we've killed all 4 dukes already, it's actually going to spawn the final dungeon as soon as we enter it. But normally, if you enter this room without killing all 4 dukes, it'll basically just be like a... It'll kind of be like a worship type area, like a shrine. There'll be 4 altars around you, and it kind of indicates that you need to kill the dukes in order to spawn something there. Yeah, you see here, so it's like an altar. You've got 4 stones around you, each one resembling a different dungeon, different boss. And once you killed all 4 bosses, yep, it will spawn the final dungeon. Yep, here we go. Yep, so this dungeon is called Pandemonium. Yeah, so there's nothing really to collect here. You're going to make sure you save your game. Yeah, so when you complete the game, it's going to respawn you back here. And your progress will revert back to what it was at this point. So any potions, any consumables you use from this point forward, guys, any coins you use, don't worry. You're going to get all them back when you complete the game and reload. So don't worry. Basically, from this point on, until we reload the game after completing it, use anything. You're going to get all your stock back. Right, so because we're going to lose everything, there's no need smashing anything either, because we're just going to lose it all. So yeah, all you want to do is just get through this as soon as possible. I'll point out all the breakable walls which have a cake inside. Just get all your HP back. So above this doorway, there's a false wall there containing some cake. Salute that. When you come to stream, make sure you've got Deep Sinker equipped. And then place a summer circle and come into water above you. That's it. Carefully jump up here. Now you've got to stand still. You can use it to freeze time, which is really helpful. It actually freezes traps as well. It doesn't freeze lifts, which is a bit odd, but it will freeze traps. Yeah, so carefully make your way up here. That's it. So watch out for these traps. Yes, another trap over here. Yeah, they can kind of hide in the water, so be careful. Yeah, I'm going to dimension shift down there. There's a false part of the ceiling there, which will contain a chest, which has an ether inside it. Grab that, and then carefully drop down here, avoiding the guillotine. Crouch beneath that, and dimension shift below it. There's a false wall there, containing a cake, by the way. Grab that, and then come through the red portal. Now here, you can take a little shortcut. It's supposed to go left to find another portal, but if you smash that wall, you could kind of just dimension shift through it. Yeah, false wall there. Smash it with your whip. And then carefully keep jumping up and trying to dimension shift. Or if you want, you can try to place a summer circle a bit better than me, so you're kind of already at the right height, so you don't have to keep jumping like I was. Yep, and then dimension shift through that gap. Grab the charm in that chest. And then come through this doorway to reach the next room. So here, jump all the way to the right to find a false wall containing a magic orb. Teleport to the right, drop down, and you should land on that platform. Freeze time, and jump across there so that ball of fire doesn't knock you back. Be very careful here. You do not want to get knocked into the lava. That's why I'm freezing the enemies. Yeah, jump onto that lift carefully. Jump onto the next one when it's above you. That's it. Jump over here. Kill the door hammer. Yeah, watch out for any Harrys that might spawn here. Right, and jump over to the far right. There'll be another false wall here, guys, containing another piece of cake. Dimension shift down here. Now, it's a false bit of the ceiling there containing an extra life. Quite awkward, but you need to make sure it lands on the lift to collect it. Yeah, carefully make your way along here. Freeze time again to stop that thing knocking you back into the lava. That's it. Just freeze time and kill it. That's the easiest way. Another false wall there, guys, containing a cake. Come in here, and this is the final room before the boss. Now, if you want to make these candles drop bigger orbs, a plunder ring can come in very, very useful here. Yes, use a plunder ring if you want to. And then these candles will drop bigger orbs. Obviously, a money bag don't really matter. But yeah, you see they drop almost always a big orb now, providing you're low on MP. So this is a very good room to restock. Just use a plunder ring. That's it. Look, they always drop a big orb if you've got Plunder Ring active. Or a big money bag. Yeah, so through here. And once you go through that portal in the background, guys, that'll be the final boss fight. Bale. Bale's not too difficult at all, especially if you've got some potions to use. Remember, you can use all your consumables. You can use all your efforts if you need to. You can use your charms. You can use all that. Obviously, don't use the Waystone, because then you're going to warp out of the boss fight. But yeah. You can either... They'll keep circulating around the area. It's pretty much almost... I wouldn't say they do the same attacks, but they rotate around the area, similar to the base game. And what I normally do, so as you see me doing here, I'm kind of sticking to the right and lobbing unholy fire at them. I don't find it that effective. I mean, this takes practice to use. What's easier to do is if you stick to the right, you see me doing a bit nearer the end of the fight. Sticking to the right, lobbing a sunward circle down, and then just attacking them on the right side of the screen. I find it a bit easier to do. And using Dandelion. Yeah, because using Dandelion will also destroy any kind of projectiles they lob at you. At the same time as damaging them when they're circling around next to you. Yeah, so I'm going to do it now. So I'm going to show you from the right side of the screen. It's a bit better, works a bit better, I find. They all three will share the same health pool. Eventually, all three will be killed, by the way. Yes, you can kind of put a summon circle down here. You do need to have some summon circles down, because what will happen... The head, which looks like a cat, when that one comes next to you, will actually be able to damage you because it sticks its head out. So you want the summon circle so you can damage it and be out of range. But yeah, once you killed it, you'll get a trophy. That's for killing this boss for the first time. Yeah, believe in the dawn, conquer the king of demons, and you should get the bad ending as long as you have not killed all the hunters and have not collected all pages. Yeah, this is the bad ending. I'll let you see it so you know what's supposed to happen. But the endings are highly missable. Basically, the bitter ending and the bad ending are highly missable. If you miss any of them, you're going to have to go through all of the DLC all over again. The true ending is the only one which is not missable. Yep, so once you get to credits, you can press options to skip it. Yep, and that's my kind of end results. Right, so just start the game, load back in. I'm at 91% and it will spawn you back at the save point. Yeah, when you kill the final boss, by the way, that gives you an extra 1%. So once you've collected everything in the game, you should be on 99%. And then when you kill the final boss, that'll put you up to 100. So when we spawn in, you're going to use a Waystone and warp to the Infernal Fortress. So what we're going to do now, we're going to kill the hunter. And we're going to basically go back and finish the game again. And because we killed all the hunters, that will give us the bitter ending. And because this hunter only spawns during a dead moon, what we're going to do here, we're actually going to do a bit of farming. So we're going to spawn the hunter. We're going to kill him. You don't need to worry about killing him with no damage. You'll just save your charms. You've already got that trophy. Yeah, so you're going to kill him. But because we don't want to waste a dead moon, we're actually just going to farm the rest of the dead moon. But at the same time, we're going to farm the trophy for killing 25 enemies with the accelerator passive. So yeah, just kill the Revenant Hunter. Use the Dandelion and just keep spamming him. I guess you can use a charm if you want to, like I was doing. Because we're not really going to be using them much. Or you might want to save them for final boss, it's up to you. Yeah, so what we're going to do now, we've got Runer's Root, which has got that Conjurer's Shard from that Revenant Hunter. So now we're going to kill this wolf. But like I say, we want to kill it with the accelerator. So this trophy you want to be doing now, I'll just explain the trophy description. So it's called Nailed It, and it's for striking a foe immediately after a dash attack 25 times. A dash attack, you need the accelerator shard, which you've got already. You need to hold down and press X, I believe, to do the dash. And what you do, you press attack straight after, and you'll kind of lob that purple fireball. You've got to do that 25 times for a trophy, guys. So hold down, press X, do accelerator dash, and press attack straight after to do the follow-up attack, like so. That's it. I just cut that out a little bit, that farming. So you'll get a trophy, guys. Nailed it. Yep. If you don't get that trophy before it changes to a new moon, just use the Horus Eye if you want to and get a trophy, guys. Yep, so once you got a trophy, nailed it. Warp to Polina. That's it. And now we're going to go and do the boss one more time. But what you can do, guys, once you're in Paulina, come and talk to the merchant. Yep, and you want to buy max waystones, because you've probably got none left at this point. So yeah, come to the merchant and buy max waystones. Once you've done so, you come up here to save him. You'll find the Revenant Hunter outside. You're going to talk for him and you're going to exchange your remains until you've got at least 250 coins. Yeah, so exchange your remains until you've got at least 250. That should be the last batch of coins you need to buy everything. So yeah, 250. Once you've done so, now we're going to head west back into Malevolent Gateway, and then head northeast back into the final dungeon, and we're going to do the bitter ending next. Yeah, so exactly the same again, guys. Save your game so that when you do the ending, you can just reload your save and you spawn back here and you revert back to whatever your stats were at this point, the game state at this point. All it will be saved is the ending which you've done. So yeah, just make your way through Pandemonium all over again, guys. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to speed this bit up a little bit because you know how to go through it. We've just gone through it quickly, and I'll just get straight over to the boss, just to speed this part of the video up slightly. And we're going to be going through it one more time as well. Yeah, I speeded it up 500%. Yeah, so make sure when you go through water, guys, you've got Deep Sink equipped, of course. Yeah, watch out for all these guillotines. You've got an ether there. Remember, with the shortcut, yeah, it's a gate just near that portal. You can kind of skip that bit. You've got a false wall over here. You can use that to warp to the right. Remember to always use your standstill to freeze your enemies. It really helps. You've got another false wall here, guys, with a cake. Yeah, sorry I'm going a bit quick. An extra life there. Freeze that snake enemy, otherwise it's probably going to knock you into lava. And remember, in this room you can use your plunder ring to increase the drop weights from candles in case you need to refill your magic, your MP. You can always use Ethers if you need to, because any consumables you use here you will always get back. Yes, now I'm just sticking to the right. I'm using Dandelion. I've placed these two summer circles down, so if any of the bosses stop beside me, I'm not kind of inside their hitbox and taking damage at the same time. But what you can do, when they stop beside you, you can actually use a charm and just kind of stay inside their head, attacking them. Yeah, so almost got it. Yeah, so this will be the bitter ending. Yeah, so just got to kill the pussycat head. Yeah, so I used a charm there, so when I'm inside his head, it's not knocking me back. Yeah, and use a potion if you get low on HP. Yeah, so this is the bitter ending. You kind of get out of limbo. But you collapse. I wonder if we'll control Dominique in the next game, I wonder, in Ritual of the Night. Well, it appears she dies. I wonder which ending is going to be canon. Probably a true ending. But yeah, that's the end results. Yeah, as you can see, bitter ending. And we do not have all shards or all pages, which a lot of sites claim you need. It's actually all hunters and all pages collected, which affect the endings. So load your save back up. You will spawn back at that last save point just before we enter Pandemonium. So now you're going to use a waystone, and you're going to warp to the Fallen City. Let's go and buy the final item so we can get that trophy for buying everything. Yeah, so head west into Golgotha. Yep, and this merchant only spawns if you've got a fancy bag, which we collected in Malevolent Gateway a little bit earlier. So yeah, we'll be over here. Come and talk with him, and you're going to buy Unholy Fire Well, sorry, buy Rigo, Dohin first, and then buy Unholy Fire back, and you'll get a trophy, guys. Perfect selection. If that trophy don't pop, try buying a Waystone or something else, and that should trigger it. If it still don't pop, then you might have missed something from somewhere else. But that's how your final inventory should look like. Yeah, it's a few slots remaining. So it looks like you are missing something, but you're not. That's all you actually find in the game. I think it is. They've tried to make it line up with your conjures. Your conjures all obviously fit in, but it makes it so the others don't fit in quite right. So once you've got them items, them shards, head back to the right, enter this entrance, save your game. We're going to head back into the Fallen City, guys, and get the remaining 2 pages, and then basically complete the game one more. I'm going to have all the endings. We're also going to find an ectoplasm here, by the way. You get your final upgrade. You don't need all the upgrades for a trophy. I think it's just ones you can actually buy. You don't need the ones you can find, but along the way we may as well grab them all. So there's a lot of water around here, so you might want to make sure you've got Deep Sinker equipped, so if you do fall in, it doesn't kill you. And just make your way to the far right. Yep, and into that room there. There's this secret wall above this doorway, by the way. Yeah, so once you come in, you want to drop in the water just behind the cannon mortar enemies, because there's a fake wall down there. If you actually put True Sight on right now, you'll see it sparkling. Obviously, you can't put it on when you're in the water, because you need Deep Sinker. Yeah, so drop down beneath this lift, smash this wall, and there's a page. Yeah, that should be page number 10. Yeah, that's page number 10, that one. Yeah, this one just here. So once you've got that page, just drop down and continue to the right. Follow the path, and then once the path takes you upwards, go upwards again, and then go back to the left. When you use Dimension Shift, by the way, it also resets your double jump, so you can jump again. So you can kind of double jump, Dimension Shift, double jump again. Yeah, at this point you don't need any more money, so anything else entirely up to you. Yeah, so up here, there's your chest with your final ectoplasm, guys. So yep, loot that chest. Right, smash these candles, then go in that doorway above, and let's go and get the final page. So yeah, all we've got to do now is get the final page and complete the game one more time, get a final ending, which should be the true ending, and that'll pop the final DLC trophy. So yeah, make way up here to this upper platform, make way to the right. Now watch out for a false wall, so you can equip the True Sight passive if you want, so you can see it. Yeah, there's a false wall below there. That's not the one we need. Yeah, it just drops money, I believe. Yeah, so there it is. It's that false wall to the right. So yeah, smash that. That's it. That's the final page. Yeah, page number 12. So right now we should be on about 99% game completion. So all we're going to do now is we're going to teleport to Pina by using a Waystone. Yeah, warp to Pina and then make a way back up to the dungeon. The final dungeon, guys, got to go through it one more time, that's it. So yeah, if you save a game and then quit out and check your game completion, it should be on 99% at this point. If not, it's because you've missed something. Like I say, for game completion, you need to get all the items, all the upgrades, all the shards. You need to talk to everybody. You need all the pages. I think that's all you need, really. Obviously, you need to kill all the hunters as well. But we've done that anyway. So yeah, come to final dungeon, guys. Save your game and then go through it one more time. Again, I'm just going to speed this up 500% until we get near the end. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm looking. So 16 pages, 45 of 45 NPCs spoken to. Right, so let's do it, guys. Right, so we've got another very quick run through again at 500% speed. Yeah, so you've got cake there above that door if you need it. Make sure, of course, you've got Deep Sinker equipped before you jump into the water. Watch out for the traps, guillotines. I always have to mention that because I've died a lot of times on the guillotine, so I forgot about them. Yeah, Ether behind that secret wall. Take a shortcut in the portals to get the Asphodel charm. Secret wall there. Warp across. Keep using standstill. Watch out for the platforms, don't fall in the lava. Secret wall there for cake. You've got that extra life secret wall if you need it. Freeze the snake enemy. Smash that cake and that ledge beneath that door. Then come in here, guys. Use a plunder ring. if you want to make more magic orbs spawn. That's it, carry on right and enter the portal to reach Bile. So again, I'm just going to kill him by sticking to the right, lobbing my platforms if I need to. Remember to use your charms or potions if you need them as well. Keep down to line active. That's it, that's Bale done. One more, just a kitty cat left. Yep, so there it is in the end. Experience every twist of fate. So in the end, you have to do the bad ending, the bitter ending, and the true ending. That's it. And as I was saying, they all save to your profile. Even though you revert back to your previous save, they save to your profile. Yeah, this is the final ending. So if you've not watched it yet, pause the video if you don't want to spoil this. But yeah, basically you escape Limbo, but you are alive. Yeah, but unfortunately you don't have any memory of recent events. So all that destruction we caused, probably it's a good thing we don't remember it actually. Yeah, if I don't remember it, it never happened. Yeah, but I feel like they're setting this up for the for Ritual of the Night too. I mean, you finish the DLC as Dominique, but she's got no memory left. And yeah, I kind of feel it's a setup. Like we're going to be controlling Dominique in the second game, where she tries to regain her memory and you know, look for forgiveness. Let's try to make up for what she caused in the first game. I don't know. We'll see. Let the speculation commence, I guess. But yeah, I guess this will be the canon ending, won't it? It's just a true ending. But yeah, anyway guys, that's all 100% trophies done. Everything. I'll say thank you for watching. Either if you look at the text guide or video guide. If you look at the text guide, then you will not be here anyway. But yeah, either way, thank you for watching the guides we've made for these games, guys. And I'll see you on the next one.